Today we're going to be showing you how to replace the compressor on the 2005 Chrysler Sebring. I'm going to show you a couple steps along the way, and hopefully it helps you out. First thing you need to do is, if it's got Freon in it, you need to recover it. And if it doesn't, you don't have to worry about it. Alright guys, I got my recovery machine hooked up here. It's the Air 34788NI. I will be showing a video on my channel on how to use the machine. As soon as we're done recovering here, we'll go to the next step, which I've already got the vehicle up on the lift. Alright guys, we're done with our vacuum we're done with our recovery. So I've unhooked my machine, and we'll come right over here, and if we look right down in there, you'll see your two line bolts. Looks like two 10mm, and it's going to be the easiest to get from the top with a universal and a long extension. Alright guys, we got the lines removed, and we got it on the lift like I said earlier. So next thing we're going to do is lift it up. And the next step would be to take the serpentine belt off of it, but this compressor's been locked up, so it's burnt the belt off of it. So I'll just be showing you how to put the serpentine belt back on once we get the new compressor installed. Alright guys, after you get those lines out, it's easier to go ahead and get this other stuff from the top. You got one plug here for your compressor. You got your little lock tab. Pull it over. And then you got two bolts down there. You got one right there, and then one just a little bit over to the left of it. You get those two pulled out, and then you got one more bolt in the bottom, and the compressor will come out. Alright guys, I got the compressor out. I tell you, you really got to work it out around that hose on the 2.7. It just takes you a little time. You got to wiggle it, and you'll finally get it to wiggle out of there. And I'll show you the compressor here. Don't mind my messy shop. And you can see it's locked completely up. Right here is going to be your new compressor, or it's a remanufactured compressor. Now I went ahead and drained the oil out of it. It's one step that's overlooked a lot. It's draining the oil out of these new compressors, because they'll say they come with so much in it. That one said on the label that it came with 3.5 ounces in it from the factory. I drained it out, and all I got out of it was 1 ounce. So we're going to refill it with 2.5 ounces of dyed oil. And then we'll get the new compressor. We'll get that compressor put on there, and then we'll show you the rest of the steps. Forgot to mention here that we have to take this this plate off when we're putting it on the new compressor, and then we'll be able to install it and get the customer back on the road. Alright guys, on this model Sebring right here with the 2.7, it doesn't have a spring tensioner for the belt, so you'll have to loosen that top bolt up there, and then this one right here, and then you put a 1/2 inch drive ratchet in it, and you tension the belt. Got the compressor all bolted back up. Got my Air 34788NI hooked up, and we're pulling the vacuum on the system and getting ready to charge it. Alright, we're charging the system on the car right now. Always be sure after you put a new compressor on, after you get it charged up, turn that compressor a couple times. It helps get any kind of oil that's sitting on top of the pistons in the compressor off of it. Just buttoned up the 2005 Chrysler Sebring, got it vacuumed and charged. Everything's working as it should. If you got any questions, just shoot me a comment. And hope you enjoyed this video. I know I ain't the best at making YouTube videos yet. I'm just starting, so if y'all got any suggestions, So leave them down in the comments and I'll get back with you.